He's just hanging around.
You just taking pictures of these?
I'm recording it. I'm doing video. Yeah.
Good idea.
I'll have another video. Okay, 22mm wrench on the big block of metal. 8mm Allen in the bolt. Don't shatter the glass with the Allen wrench.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That would be bad. Like crossing the streams. Take the bolt all the way out. You're done with that wrench. So now, you ever seen
that's
this before?
different.
Oh yeah, you hadn't seen that? That's
No.
the new one. Yeah, no more double 22s.
Oh.
So that's why I said you can get by with a crescent wrench or a big pair of slip job pliers if you have to.
Yeah.
It doesn't even really matter if you scar up this big metal block.
It's just
a big metal block.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Okay, so now you support the bulb. Take off the front bulb support. Don't touch the glass on the front bulb support. It's the same as.
Let's pull that up here real quick.
You should be taking.
Don't touch that glass.
Yeah, see how I'm holding it from the outside?
Oh, I see.
I'm not putting any fingerprints on the glass.
Oh, I see it. The light goes through the glass.
The light goes through the glass.
Oh.
A lot of light goes through the glass. So you don't want palm prints on it. You don't want fingerprints on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm also supporting this plastic connector here with my hand because sometimes it wants to drop out.
Oh,
Sometimes it stays by itself, but sometimes it'll drop out on you.
Well, if you do it
If you
that
think
way.
it's gonna, yeah, if you're doing it sideways. So it's easy enough to take out. At that point, you're supporting the bulb. Take out the bolt at the back. You don't have to take it all the way out just till it stops threads. Right there. You can leave that bolt in place.
Hey, do you
At
have
that-
a particular case around somewhere? A spare one? He's gonna need something
Yeah.
to put that in.
At that point, the bulb is ready to come
Possibly.
out. The bulb slides right out. The bulb adapter at the back, you see, has these two pins sticking out of it. Those go into a castle nut assembly at the back, and so that way when you're tightening the bolt down, it doesn't rotate the bulb.
Okay.
Where do you have some of those protected cases?
The same
There might be
5mm
some-
Allen
There
wrench.
should be one by at least every.
You loosen this bolt, same 5mm Allen wrench. Just have to take it about a half a turn because it's threaded on there.
Oh, wow.
That's just locking on there so you have a good electrical connection.
Might be one on 8.
At that point, we're done with the bulb, and we hand it to whoever's got the protective gear. All right, take the new bulb.
Robert, catch.
You can put the bulb adapter on while it's still inside its casing. Tighten down the 5mm. You know it's right by your foot, right?
No, I didn't.
I thought he knew that when he was jumping up there.
Shouldn't there have been
All
a
right.
safety cone there or something?
Okay, tighten this down good enough to get a good electrical connection. It's not a mechanical.
So we
It's
don't
just
need to
making-
like wrench it down.
Yeah, don't really wrench it down because you're just going to be biting into the side of the bulb.
Okay.
You just want to get a good electrical connection on it. At that point, you can take off the protective Osram.
This bulb looks
wrapping.
much smaller.
Yeah.
It is. It's a 1.2 versus a 4. So, but it's the same length,
Doesn't mean it's any less explosive.
Yeah.
and it's an Osram. Ooh, little tiny guy. I haven't seen little Osrams before.
Looks like it belongs in a 16mm projector.
Yeah. Okay, at this point you actually have to watch the bulb going in because you have to guide it all the way into the hole at the very back, preferably without banging it against the glass too much. Have the cable kind of going towards where it needs to be. Don't have the cable at the other end.
Opposite side.
And you can feel those little pins dropping in.
Yeah. What's
See,
in
there's a
place?
spot there, there's a spot there. So once you get a spot that's okay with the pins, push it in the rest of the way. Take the 5mm, snug down this bolt. It's usually hard to start, but then once it gets started, it'll go a lot easier. Right there. No idea why on that one. Don't need to crank it down while you're still holding a bulb. Just get it in there until it's snug. Change the hand that's supporting the bulb. Put the
And that's kind of hard to
Adapter in.
get back in right sometimes too.
yeah, it is slotted, so you can see where it goes in the middle on the front there, and it just goes into this nice loop-shaped hole. Hold that up, take the front bulb support, and you can see the notches in that hold that in place.
What was that
What
sound?
was that?
It's okay, I know what that was.
That was the spring on the
Yeah.
back end.
That was the
Disengaging.
air. That was the air opening at the bottom there, finally opening or closing. Yeah, that wasn't the bulb going.
Yeah.
Okay,
Still.
so once once the front bulb support, make sure that your bulb actually goes into the front bulb support. Sometimes it's a little funky to get that all lined up.
Yeah.
And then pop in your airline screws. No longer have to support the bulb.
Let's get a front view of this thing real quick. Let me tilt this up.
There's the airline screws.
And
You can
there's
see this is held on by this nice little curve there.
Perfect.
That's
Good shot.
That's the front of the bulb right
That's-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's anode support.
This is what went on.
Oh, okay.
What's that do?
It's when you slide the projector in, it opens that port.
Oh, I see. What's that?
So that